Welcome to Serendipity Homestead.
Barnsley to Barn. Well, it's been a right funny week, hasn't it? We've had, in a week, we've had two lots of complete strangers turn up at the door that's been looking for us.
Yeah, can we come in?
We watch you on YouTube. Can we come in and say hello?
Yeah.
So, last Saturday, we had the lovely Teddy. And she did send us the photo of when she came to visit. So this is us with Teddy. And then a few days ago, John shouted me to meet some more fans at the door.
Somebody at the door.
And this is how it went.
Because we lived in Barnsley, we lived in Shafton for a while.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So and these guys lived they lived round the corner from me, not far.
And then we live now in Kinsley.
Right.
Yeah, Water Park with it.
Yeah.
That's
oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So when we started watching and that, obviously we started doing garden. She says, I'm trying to build like a little country garden, so that's cottagey. So that's why we did with the cottage.
Oh,
and then
that's brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Look at that.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
brilliant.
We're your new neighbours. So don't be moving again, because we were stressed when you said you was moving. Oh my God, I'm going to go and live next to famous YouTubers, and now you're moving.
You know, we had so many people said, don't you dare move.
Yeah.
Don't you. So where did they come from?
Barnsley.
Came from Barnsley.
Came
from Barnsley, yeah. And it was extremely nice to be able to talk just like we do and get understood, basically.
Right. What they're doing there.
Especially when they said they as they were going.
Right,
so that it's been a really nice week. We've had visitors, we've had guests, we've had people popping in and giving us gifts.
Rented a donkey?
No. We nearly did though. How many times did somebody tag us in that post about that donkey?
Yeah, but you still won't let me.
No. It said it was a small donkey, but it weren't. Anyway, when I looked at everybody that sent the post about the donkey looking for a new home.
Thank you.
We did look into it and we did get onto the original post, and she had numerous people getting in touch and offering a home, so there was no stress. This week, John's decided he's going to let me show you what we've been working on.
Yeah.
We were going to save it and do one long video, but yes, would you like to complain about that as well? We?
Oh yeah, you did a bit of painting.
And helped cupboards, and cleaned them, and cleaned up freezer, and scrubbed floor, and did all painting, and got annex ready for guests in between, and painted annex bathroom, and who is it that actually does all work on video that's actually showing it? Shall we start again? So, we've been working on the kitchen in the cottage. These are photos of when we first opened as a guest house, and then we decided it was time to change it. It had served us well for 4 years, 4.5 years even, but it had been made basically from what we'd got at the time. So it was time to actually make it a kitchen. And it's finished. We decided that the old kitchen had served us well for 4 years, but it was just something we'd thrown together when we arrived. So finally, the cottage has a proper kitchen. Electric hob, kettle, massive toaster, lots of cupboard space, new sink, etc. Lots of cupboard space up here for food and essentials. Double cupboard. And obviously bits and bobs. Cutlery drawer. Another bit of extra storage. Microwave that can also be used as an oven. And a rather large air fryer. We've also gave them a curtain instead of the little pelmate, so at least they can close the curtain on the night and give themselves more privacy. Fridge freezer, which a few guests have asked about. And just while we're doing a little walk round, I want to point out things like this. This. Yes, we haven't painted that yet. We've got guests in tomorrow. We're having to work round guests coming in. But we also like to leave things like, I don't know if you can see, but not perfect surfaces. We like to keep as much of the original cottage as we possibly can. Now, unfortunately, and my mum's going to be the first to complain, this door is going. Health and safety, I'm afraid, has finally took its toll on the original door to the cottage because it's about 4 foot. And even though we've got signs saying, please mind your head, and it's padded and what have you, people are still banging their heads. So sometime in mid-October, when we haven't got guests in, the door will be removed and the opening made taller. But for now, very pleased indeed. So, as well as doing the kitchen and showing you how far we've got with that, because the cottage is getting a full makeover and we've started in the kitchen.
And we had to clear it up to out again because it got ducked.
Because somebody kept leaving the gate open.
Who did that?
You can't get staff. I even had a witness. Keith, you were a witness. You saw him leave the gate open numerous times. We also want to give a shout out to Keith, who was our lovely guest in the annex, for becoming guardian of the ducks.
Yeah, because
He did. He chased the fox off, bless him, and
it had a duck.
It actually had one of his ducklings, and bless him, he counted the chickens and everything for us. I was running around trying to see if everybody was there, and Keith was counting everything, and we thought everybody was accounted for. And then I realised that we'd only got 5 ducklings, and I rang John because John, oh, you were in the cottage, weren't you? Sorry.
Yeah.
So I come down and shouted John and said a fox has been and got a duck. And as we went to check the boundaries, we could hear a little peep, 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 peep. And the poor little bugger were running up and down the fence on the wrong side and couldn't get back in. Oh. So we do think that Keith shouting shocked the fox. The dogs came running out the house. I came running out the house. And we think it dropped the duck. And we had to do a Chuckle Brothers impersonation of climbing over the fence to rescue the said duck. And it although it had got tiny little teeth marks, it was just like little nicks.
It's running about now.
And it got a spray of antiseptic, and you can't tell anything's happened now, so he's quite happy running about. It's been really hot for the animals, so they are suffering. So we've
put some shade netting up.
Yeah, we've put some shade netting up. There's a couple of photos.
And some extra poles.
Yeah, and we've put them all on their side to try and keep them away from where the fox seems to be getting in until we can sort that. But big thank you to Keith. And we've been out and about talking to other people that have taken the plunge to move to Bulgaria and get their thoughts on what it all entails.
And it's all coming up now.
This is Neil and Izzy. They're our guests at the moment, and
Malta.
they actually live in Malta, but they are taking the plunge and moving to Bulgaria.
We are.
So, why Bulgaria?
It's cheap.
Yeah,
It has nice weather.
yeah,
Nice
the-
people like me.
The community
It's amazing.
just different. It's a community feeling.
yeah.
That's it.
And is the weather not too hot for you?
No. It is
Compared to Malta, no.
the
we're
humidity. The humidity in Malta is a lot higher, so we kind of feel a lot hotter there. Here, yes, it's a little bit warm, but it's easier to live with.
Yeah, yeah. And the village that you're moving to, not Palamatsa for
No.
a change.
No.
No.
Happy with it? You
Yeah,
don't
we
have to give the name, just let us know if you're happy with
no,
it.
it's fine. It's fine.
We love it. Again, it's got a community feel. So back in the, like, in England in the 60s,
Yeah.
where everybody knew everybody looked after everybody.
Yeah.
Like they say, it took a village to raise a child.
Yeah,
That village comes out to make sure that you are okay. We've
Yeah.
met the
and
mayor.
that's what we liked, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what-
Yeah,
We've met the mayor. He come and said if we need anything to help us. We've met a local guy. We've met our neighbours. And everyone, even though we've only been there 5 days, everyone's been helpful and friendly.
good. So the Bulgarians, thumbs up?
Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. They are extremely friendly people, aren't they?
Absolutely amazing. I've got
Yeah.
no faults.
Yeah.
I mean,
no
we-
faults.
obviously, it's not the first time we've been in Palamatsa. We've been here 2 times before.
Yeah,
And we've never had any issues in, obviously, we've got Popovo. And we've not had any issues here in the village.
Everyone's so helpful.
It's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think you're going to get from this move to Bulgaria?
Our plan is a retirement plan. So we will eventually, in maybe 10, 15 years, we want to live off the land or
Yeah.
try to live off the land.
Yeah,
With a donkey.
Well, yes, Neil wants a donkey.
Yes.
don't they all?
Hence why he absolutely loves John, because he wants a bloody donkey.
John's getting a donkey before me. I'm going to have the offspring.
Oh, really? But the idea is living off the land and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would say anyone that wants to leave whatever country that they're in and find somewhere for a better lifestyle, consider Bulgaria.
Yeah.
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 That's it.
So just before we end this little bit of interview, what do you think to Serendipity Homestead, guys?
Absolutely bloody amazing. And
I'd definitely
you
come back.
you need to book it, and if you don't book it, if you want to book somewhere where you have amazing hosts that will
Get your drum.
yes, get us drunk.
Make sure you've fed and watered
Yes.
daily. And
But you
enjoy the
kind
animals.
of had like a mini farm experience.
That's it.
If that's it, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
If
And you still want to meet the dogs, don't you?
I still need to meet the dogs, yes.
And the chickens
Yes.
and the goats.
Yes.
And, yeah.
But
The
no,
goats,
Yeah.
the goats don't like us. They keep wandering off of
The goats don't like anybody. Don't feel disheartened.
They wander off of the other half when we
but
go
no,
say hello.
it's serendipity. It's in the
Perfect.
heart of the village.
Yeah.
Back to business. This is Ashley, who owns Mama T's.
Mama T's Bar in Palamatsa.
We spoke about it last week. It was our rescue mission, wasn't it?
It was.
So how's it going living in Palamatsa, Ashley?
Yeah, very well. Yeah, really enjoying it. Thank you.
Do you think it was a good decision?
Definitely.
Yeah. It's sorry, I've swallowed a fly. It's taken over the bar, which is very much appreciated by the regulars, isn't it?
Very much, yeah.
Is there anything that has made you question your decision?
No, Not at all.
Seriously, nothing.
No, seriously, no. Because I've just done my research prior, so I knew what to look out for. I mean, there's been a few extra things, but nothing that I couldn't work out. Everything.
So you didn't leave your brain at the border like quite a few people?
No, no. I mean, lucky for me, it's not my first time buying in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
So I learned prior.
Yeah.
So,
and your family are joining you?
yes, they are, yes.
So it's going to be a happy reunion and hopefully a very successful bar in Palomazza.
I hope so, because he's a good lad and I think he deserves it. And come on down and help him out.
Yeah.
Down at Mama T's.
Oh, yeah.
At Palomazza.
Mama T's is the place to be. So, yeah, really appreciate it. But the gifts have just kept coming because today we've had another visitor.
Yeah, we did.
And she fetched these. I mean, look at these. These, I'm going to have one of these as my drinking glass and all the rest are getting locked up in safe.
It'll wear out, well.
And then, you are heading for it, mate. All these visits, it's just gone to his head and honest to God, he's pushing it to the limit. I don't even know what we've said and what we had said now. Because Philip Rainier didn't have his microphone on.
I forgot.
Anyway, welcome to Serendipity Homestead, home of Philip Face.
Well, tune in. Serendipity, Barnsley to Barn. Peace.
I'm going to end up getting a winder. Get that out there.
Come on then. Do your best, pal. Do your best. Yeah, you will sit there hiding behind your glasses smiling. Prat.
So here's George, champion dart player, Palomazza, in fact of Bulgaria, to be honest with you. Number 2 in Bulgaria, and look what he throws. He throws as a good 180. What's your leg shaking for?
Because I'm getting annoyed.
You meet me?
I'm going to hit the way an hammer.
If I had an hammer...
I'd hit it every morning.
Welcome to Serendipity Homestead.
Barsley to Bar. This is take 426. And who are we blaming for taking 426
That's probably
retakes?
Me. Always me.
And I did these fucking flies and all. Lavender.
Bloody
Lavender. Meant to put them off. There's 5 pots of lavender here. We're still getting bombarded. This week, John's allowed me to show you what we've been working on.
We've been doing kitchen, haven't
We have been.
Both on us.
Yes, we have. Don't start. Do not
well.
start.
I'm not love. We've been
They'll know exactly when it comes on.
Yes, love.
Yes, they will.
We've
So-
both done it, love.
Paul Jackman, Off-Grid Nomads.
Off the nomads.
We have got a very, well, I have got a very big bone to pick with you, I'm afraid,
Yep.
because he's still here. You said you wanted to adopt him. He's still here. I'm not happy, mate. I'm not happy. And just before we leave, Serendipity t-shirts are now available. Thank you.
Yes.
We're going to try and get Will on looking not gormless. Oh, you see? He can look normal.
I'm back. You shocked me
There
last
you
time.
go. Whoop, whoop, whoop.